I recently had to purchase a new microphone for my live streams and recordings, and I was so impressed with it, I thought I'd share the information with you right now. So let's go. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. This channel was created to help other modelers who are in need of guidance in pursuing their dream of building a model railroad. And if you do recordings and live streams, you're going to want to see this video about the new microphone that I picked up. You're going to hear some banging around on this video because I have this on the desktop right here, and the reason I do that is because so I could show you this, and if I had it up on a shock mount and an arm, I wouldn't be able to do all this. So bear with me with all these noises like this. I used to use this one right here. It's a Blue Yeti, and believe me, this was a good microphone, but I ended up destroying it. Well, I always had it hanging up over top of my head on a shock mount, and I ran the cable down to my computer. Well, this thing would be sitting here like this, and I ended up shorting out or frying the microphone. So I had to hurry up and buy another microphone, and I am glad that I did. I ended up buying this one right here. Now, this is the Yeti X, and this is much better than the regular Yeti. And let me tell you why. You could see on the graphic here that it has a lot more features. It's got some neat little lights on it on the front and the back. It gives you like a meter while you're recording, so you could make sure that your levels are okay. And it is amazing. And it also comes with some software that I'll show you right here. Let me bring up the software. And it is a Logitech software called G-Hub, and it is for gaming, really. And it was really designed for gaming. Let me bring the full screen up here. And this is it right here. Now, on here, you can control your microphone up on the screen rather than on the microphone itself, and you could set different presets on here for different types of voices. And right now you could see that I have the crisp set up on here. So I got crisp and modern. So as I change it, you could hear the different tones of my voice, and you could also see how all of this changes over here on the screen. Now, let me go up to AM radio, and you can see that everything, the equalizer changes, the high pass filter, the noise reduction, the expander and noise gate changes as I go through these different voices over here. And there is also a way that you can check while you're doing it before you record anything right on here. Now let me go through this last one, classic radio voice. Now I kept it at crisp and modern. It seemed like it was a good one. I've played around with it. I did live stream and a couple of recordings on it so far, and I just played around with it. I had a here's what I did. The first session that I did, I made some modifications. What you can do is take these default ones right here and create a new one by changing these values, and then you could go over here and click the save. So, but right now we're going to keep it on the crisp and modern. Now, how you could do this even before you start recording and play it back, you could go up here on the mic test. Now, you're not going to hear it because you're not going to hear it because this program doesn't pick up the audio from the graphics over here. But you get the idea. What you could do is record something right here and then play it back, and then adjust your settings over here to what you think is the best for you. You could also change your gain. Right now I have my gain set at 43, and I have the master output volume set at 100. So here is the Yeti. Here is the website for the Yeti. I mean, it gives you a lot of good information on there. It's $169.99. I got mine at Amazon, and it is a 4-capsule array. Now, on this one here, this is a 3-capsule array. I'm not an audio professional. In no way am I an audio professional, but I got ears and I could hear. And this thing right here is a lot better. Now, it basically has the same thing on here. The Yeti has the gain, and it has the 4 different patterns that you could choose from. Now, I always have it on this third one over here, and I'm not sure what it is called, but here's the card that comes with the thing, and you could also set up the patterns online on the web browser too, or you could set it up right here on the back by selecting, just pushing on it. It'll select the different patterns on there. The one that I have right now, it comes straight out and captures my voice in front of me. If I turn this around, you're barely going to hear anything that I say. Now, I have it pointing in the opposite direction right now, and you could tell that the volume went down just a little bit. I have it facing this way, so it's picking up everything from that end that way. So as I turn it around this way, you could see that it picks up my voice a lot better. What really got my attention is when I was doing the live stream the other day, Debbie is in the other room, and she usually talks to me, and I could hear it, but normally when I had the other microphone, you could hear her talking in the live stream also. But whenever she was talking, when I was watching the replay on it, you can't hear her talking. So it's not picking up anything on the back. And also, I was running a locomotive over here, and it is pretty loud because I did a live stream another time with the locomotive in the same place, and you could really hear it loud. I did it with the Yeti when I had the Yeti up on top. And I had it set at the same pattern just to get, the volume or the audio from that short of distance, that short of space right there. But when I did the replay on it, you could barely hear the locomotive that was off to the side. And it's only, it's maybe 3.5 foot away from me. And it's pretty loud, but from the microphone, you could barely hear it. So I'm really impressed with this thing. I like it. And if you plan on doing live streams or recordings, I suggest you get yourself a good microphone, because you could have the best video in the world, but if you have crappy audio where you can't hear anybody doing anything and it sounds like this, most likely somebody is going to turn off that video because they can't hear it. Okay, audio is very important in your video. So I recommend the Yeti X. It's a little bit more than the regular Yeti, but it is well worth the price. And it looks good too. Let me give you a good view of it that way. And let me do the different patterns on here to see if what you could see. Okay, this one here is like the 2-person interview where it takes it from the side, both sides over here. I bring it over to the next one, the first one, and it takes it from the front, but it's more expanded. Like if you're playing an instrument, it'll pick up more of the sound also. And this one right here is what I'll use for when I'm running trains, and it picks up everything. So I can turn this around like this and it'll still pick me up in the back. So let's get back to what I had before. This is what I normally have it set at, and you can see when I turn it around this way, you can barely hear what I say. So go ahead, if you really need a microphone, spend the money and get one of these because it is well worth the money. I would like to thank all of you in this list for your support for this channel. Also, everyone that has contributed on Super Chat and Super Stickers. Without your help, these videos would not be possible. So thank you very much. And until the next time, we'll see ya. You can show your support and become a member by smashing that join button.